quest. We need to use it to replace the lamp. Okay, let's kill it. Lunaria Nature Park.
This would be a really tranquil area, if not for the monsters.
Yeah, let's be careful.
Oh, a treasure chest!
Now I know it probably came off as rude when commenting about the whole Doki situation, but being someone who's been in the same shoes as Doki and Elera in the sense of depression, it's not exactly something you can laugh at. It's not something you can talk about.
Watch out, guys!
Here we go!
That's what I was referring to.
My turn!
Plus, how can I be a fan when I don't even have the attention span to watch?
We still have a lot of training to do.
I can watch videos for 30 minutes and then my brain span and then my attention span just wavers elsewhere. What I was referring to were the inconsistencies. For example, it was mentioned that it sounded out of character for the trio. Wait, the fuck? Okay, yes.
Oh, a treasure chest!
And quite frankly, last I checked, crocodile tears don't work on blank screens. Unless you're some sort of fucking genius who
Is this a farmhouse?
inserts crying emojis into it.
I wonder where we are.
Wait, is this?
It says Lunaria Nature Park.
Hello? Hello? But yeah, like I said, being depressed mentally is the slightest bit. So, I'm tend to get a bit touchy whenever someone makes a joke about another person being depressed. I mean, I know that from experience, because when I was 15, like I said, I went through depression. Felt like every day was murder. because they pulled the old bullying the bully trick. Making me react and then acting like they're the victims. Yeah, monsters. Of course it isn't. I missed the code. Sorry. Taking sides isn't normally my style. After all, blind faith people can take advantage of. That's why I did my own things behind the scenes. Because another detail is that it seems to be pre-recorded. "15 minutes on the dot." Which is pretty hard to get done. Imprecise timing. You ever end up with 01, 02, so on and so forth. Second, they kept quoting the same thing in the video. These are our own words. Yeah, press to check out the kerfuffle. Third, while it's true that the video went up on the 12th of February, a day after Doki went into the office to try and negotiate a graduation, a tweet appeared on Alira's, but not Alira, but a discussion saying that she had to cancel because her head hurts, which I can tell you is a sign of guilt. God knows I've had fucking experience in that. Although in my case it was more chills than headaches. Everyone handles. Just because someone acts calm doesn't mean they are calm. Oh, now look what you've done. Malitrano! I've been filled in on what happened. I understand both of you have a permit for the store, is that correct? I understand your concerns, but fighting out here is greatly inconveniencing the other customers. I'll be happy to discuss the matter in private, but I need to ask you both to put your differences aside until it's been resolved. Okay. I guess. Yeah, I guess he's the guy in charge. I really appreciate the four of you stepping in to help defuse the situation. But I suppose I should expect no less from the infamous Class 7 I've heard so much about. Oh. How do you know about Class 7? My name's Otto. I'm the manager of Caldix Grand Market. I have some things to discuss with you. If you'd be so kind as to come along, I'll treat you to some tea. I'm good. Principal Van Dyke is an old friend, you see. He asked me to personally set a few tasks you might be able to complete. Wow, that was nice of him. I appreciate your consideration as well. It was no trouble at all. Likewise, I'm grateful to you for taking the troublesome tasks off my hands. Can't thank you enough for your help at the market. If you hadn't been there, I imagine someone would have wound up getting hurt. I'm just glad we got there when we did. That's better than nothing, I guess, but still really unfortunate. As for my prolonged absences, that's because I keep getting lost in my own head. Quite right. Ordinarily that responsibility would fall upon the Duke's household. The Duke? One of the four most powerful nobles in the entire country. But lately the situation surrounding the Duke's household has been getting a bit complicated. Complicated? A few months ago, he increased the sales tax for our market rather significantly. With a larger percentage of their profits being taken from them, the merchants have begun to get rather desperate. Fights like the one you saw earlier are becoming more and more commonplace. I see. Sales tax is something which shouldn't be raised without careful consideration. History has shown us how damaging such actions can be. I've never heard of anything like that happening in the capital. Of course, I've even gone to Berhard numerous times to petition the Duke personally, but they always just drive me away at the gate without listening to a word I have to say. It's been going on for roughly 2 months now. If that's the case, no except for the permit. Maybe more than just an accident. Are you suggesting? I don't think it's a good idea to jump to conclusions. Notion seconded, and that's why I did some looking into it myself. If I jump to conclusions, then you make a complete as a fool of yourself. The days where I was like that were long gone. And also the day that the video seemingly recorded, Eleva, Vox, and Ike were supposed to meet up with Anna, Millie, and Mint. But they went MIA. If they had indeed had a task lined up, they would have rearranged it beforehand. Correct. It seems that unless we accept this tax increase, they intend to turn a blind eye to the market. The commanding officer at the guardhouse has even made comments suggesting as much. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about matters like this with you. God, I hate I was always covering one. It's strictly an internal affair to be. You have no reason to concern yourselves with it. You should be focused on your field study. I have a new list of tasks for you tomorrow morning as well. You will? Don't worry, we are. Plus, the timing of updates on the Niji Sanji channel has been fishy. Because she was in the hospital and Selene lost access to her account on Twitter on the 26th of December. Yet, on the 27th and 31st of December respectively, tweets appeared on Selene's Twitter. And then, when the contract was leaked, or rather after the management's threw the talents under the bus, out of nowhere, a video which was quite similar to the one which Finana and her cliche used. Clique Herod is fucking pronounced. Suddenly came out. Point of commonality between Zion and Selene. They both had the same manager. A 2-week high, I think it was. And then, as soon as the contract was leaked, Elera, God knows I called her Elira so long, just shows my lack of attention to the channel. Left up a tweet saying that they didn't mind not getting play buttons, not pay buttons. Oh my god. Bit too convenient on the timing. Then everything went back to normal. Someone did some digging, and that was when they found out that Zion and Selena had the same manager. After this, Kortaka, another member of the Livers, retweeted the message.
Ah, that was delicious. Those were some seriously fresh vegetables, too.
Yeah, nothing beats food made from local ingredients.
I quite enjoyed the rye bread myself.
I suppose this whole field study thing isn't so bad. I wonder what the others in Group B...
Somehow, I doubt they're sitting around a table and...
That would certainly be a shock if...
Yeah, use this marker as a play trying not
I
to kill
can't
each
help but question what exactly... Instructor Sarah says it's about Arcus.
I'm certain it's not. If that were all, today's field...
It seems as though she's trying to make us experience... But I can't wrap my head around...
Yeah.
Instead of trying to put everything in it, seems
Basically,
like
what I'm trying to say...
but if you don't plant yourself somewhere.
What do we have to
The
offer
more
one
obvious
another?
an
And our
answer
reasons for
is,
enrolling in
the less
Thor's in
likely
the
it
first
is
place
to
are
be
undoubtedly
true.
very different.
I mean, the logic of
reasons?
that...
I hadn't considered that.
Logic of that message is akin to robbing a bank, going to the police officer, and saying, I'm handing myself in because I just robbed a bank.
My reason for enrolling was quite... I aim to come ever closer to my goal. Or...
Who's that?
This is neither the time nor the place to discuss such matters. What about you, Elisa?
There's no one single reason, but... I mean, my situation back at home is...
I see.
It sounds like I'm... See, I wasn't intending on coming here at all,
You did?
Oh yeah, you said you were really hoping...
Oh?
Well... What about you? You're the last holdout, and since you're the one who brought it up...
Me? I wanted to find myself.
Find yourself?
Huh?
Sorry. That makes it sound like that's the best way I can think of to put...
Nothing wrong with that. Going on a journey of self-discovery?
I've
It's
never
actually
really
a pretty
been
cool
good.
answer.
Yeah, I had
Crazy,
no
so that's
idea
probably
you
why
were
it came off
such a
as more aggressive than I
romanticist.
was
You sure don't
looking
come
at it.
across...
I shouldn't have said anything.
But we're not actually going to sleep yet.
I want to shut off my brain so badly right now. But it doesn't look like that's happening anytime soon.
Me every night, but thanks for insomnia and my fucking cat barging in. First thing in the morning. That's an impossibility.
She seems to have forgotten all about the room situation.
Reen?
Hmm?
I was unsure whether to ask or not. Why have you chosen to hold back?
What?
Your sword style. It is the 8 leaves, 1 blade. Popularized by the sword hermit, Yun Kafai. It combines the best elements of other Eastern sword styles. Those who master any of its forms are referred to as...
You certainly know an awful lot. I didn't think it was particularly renowned here in the Empire.
We of the Arcade School consider the studying of other swordsmanship. In addition, if you follow the path of the sword, it is only a matter of...
Your father said that? It's an honor to be acknowledged by the Radiant Blademan. I'm nothing special, though. I'm just a I did train under Master Ka-Fi for a while, but I started to feel like I couldn't go any further with...
What?
So I'm really not holding back. I actually kind of feel like I'm... But this is my limit. Laura?
You have no reason to apologize to me. Though I'll admit to some disappointment.
Yeah, because it's not like in a few years you're going to be a Divine Blade or anything.
I'm going to practice outside for a bit. Please go and finish your report with Elisa and Elliot.
There's a lot he doesn't want to talk about, huh? I can see in his eyes sometimes
Says a woman
that he's
who
bottling
refuses to
something
make
up.
she's a descendant
You've
of the
noticed it
Langford
too?
group.
You sure have taken...
I was just trying to work out the best time to apologize. It's not like I've been consciously paying
Reen's not the only one bottling. You've been doing the same thing.
Yeah, I guess...
Oh yeah, otherwise you would have given your full name.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you. Drinks are on me someday.
You're paying now. A large ferocious monster has been sighted on the West Celtic Highway. We'd all be happy if someone took it out. Lost wallet. Hey, Laura. I need to apologize for what I said to you yesterday. That's not even mean. I need to apologize for making light of the way of the sword. What I said about being a dropout who's never been able to progress past beginner levels is disrespectful. Master Kafai, to the school I followed, and to the path of the sword itself. For those reasons, I feel it was inappropriate of me to say what I said. So I'm sorry. Basically, what I was trying to say earlier is, even if someone seems calm, more often than not, it's a mask to hide their, I guess, inner insecurities. Just because someone refuses to acknowledge something happened, doesn't mean they've forgotten themselves. Why the fuck am I getting so featured? Whoa, you did what now? Huh? What type of thing has happened exactly? Robbery? Yeah, that's just brilliant. Of course. What should we do? Alright, let's take a slight detour and see what's happening on the market. I'm sorry, the Grand Market isn't quite open for business yet. Oh, it's the same as me yesterday. Good morning. Opening late today after all, I see. Wait, so? Guess what you know about the robbery yesterday, huh? The two merchants whose stalls were destroyed are still arguing about it. You bastard! You're not going to get away with this. Oh no. The manager came to try to break them up, but he doesn't seem to be having much luck. Hope no one ends up getting hurt. Maybe we could try talking to him? Considering everything that happened yesterday, you just might be the cavalry we need right now. Would you mind? Not at all. Calm down, gentlemen, please. Hold it! +7? You kids again. Keep your noses out of this. I'm gonna make him pay for smashing my store. Smashing? Wow. You really are completely ruined. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. This isn't good. I don't think they even listen to what I'm saying. What do we do? Stop this at once! The provincial army? What? What is the meaning of this? It's the middle of the morning. Stop this nonsense immediately. But I believe you're the one in charge here. I demand an explanation as to what has transpired. Well, you see, the market manager explained to the provincial army officer what had happened the previous night. I see. The solution is simple then. Men, take them away. What? What do you mean, take us away? Her stalls were destroyed, 2 sets of goods were stolen. The truth is as clear as day. 2 merchants in the midst of a heated disagreement, committed the same crime at the same time. But that's not fair. Do you not think it premature to draw such a conclusion without an investigation? The provincial army doesn't have time to waste solving the petty squabbles of merchants. How can anyone roll their R's that long? But I'm not an unreasonable man. Cease your dispute and you will be left alone. Continue and come with us. The choice is yours. They're trying to force both merchants to forget this. They're trying to force both merchants to forget this ever happened. Something horrible. Yeah, something about this is very wrong. Very good then. I'm sure you can agree that wasting time on shenanigans like this is detrimental to all parties involved. I hope you'll think twice before causing such a ruckus ever again. Now, if you'll please excuse us, I'm a busy man. I have more pressing matters to attend to. God fucking damn it, son. It's hard to imitate the voice because Patrick rolls the R. There they go. Well, I guess they did stop the 2 from fighting, but they did enough to stop the line. This isn't right. I see now how the provincial army here conducts itself. Yeah, I shouldn't let my anger take control of me like that. Market manager Otto, with assistance and the merchants of the market, cleared away the remains of 2 stores. With the help of Green and the others on top of that, the Grand Market was finally able to open for the day, albeit behind schedule. For some reason I expected that to be the fire, but then remembered now it was a Code Seal 2, not Code Seal 1. Something wrong, Green? You're awfully quiet. Are you feeling unwell? Sir, I have a favour to ask. Would you consider allowing us to investigate this morning's incident? What? It's kind offer, but as I said yesterday, so fair, not yours. Your students training for the military. You can't just stand by and allow something so unjust to go unchallenged. It's the provincial army's responsibility to address this, sure, but they're shirking their duties here, and that reflects poorly on us all. Well, that's true enough, I guess. Do you really think we're up for something like this? She's already told us. Put your heads together and think, and I'm sure you will see what you need to do. Her words. This seems like exactly the sort of thing she meant. At least it does for me. Oh! Yeah, you do make a good case. Still not sure we're up to it, but I guess it can't hurt to try. Are you really sure about this? I'm certainly not going to say no. I'm concerned about the market and the safety of all of our merchants. But if you're 100% sure... Huh? God damn it, I hate the face cam. I hate the fact that the face cam goes over the lines. We'll be careful, we promise. I know I will, at least. I probably need to be more careful than anyone else here. So first things first, we need to decide where to start investigating. A logical starting point would be the ground market itself, the scene of the crime. Okay, so not heading out yet. Pity! And to think I was ecstatic to finally participate in the famous Celtic ground market. What did I ever do to deserve this? Excuse me? You! I'm sorry for assuming. I hope you can forgive me for my inappropriate behavior. Seems really quite understandable. He's a merchant in a busy market and a business. So, what brings you here? Do you need something from me? Well, actually, Reen explained that he and his classmates were investigating the truth behind what happened the previous night. You're investigating? That's right, and we'd really appreciate it if you can answer a few questions for us. You might be able to help us find the true culprit. I suppose it can't hurt. It's better than doing nothing at least. You don't have to sound so pessimistic. How can you blame me? You're students at the military academy. You're not exactly ace detectives. That is true, but we're still determined to find out who did this. Okay, fine. Never said I wouldn't help you, did I? Not sure what I'm supposed to say, though. It's not like I saw anything worth mentioning. You didn't. As soon as I made sure my store was ready to open the next morning, I left everything set up and went home. The other merchants aren't taking vouch for it. Guess I shouldn't have left the store unattended, though. By the time I got in, it was too late. Indeed, it had been done. So by morning, the store had already been destroyed and your goods stolen. Come to think of it, what goods were stolen exactly? Oh, I have a sample with me, actually. An accessory? This is man that's popular in the capital. Been a real hit lately, yes. I was hoping to bring the flat by selling them to the market. Is this the only one I have left now? I tried to think just how much money I lost in one single night. That damned coward, sabotaging my business. Much too early to jump into conclusions. Do you have any evidence that proves his culpability? No, but it's clearly the prime suspect. So against the idea of taking turns sharing the spot with me, he decided he'd destroy my store altogether. I just knew it. I'm going to get him to give me my goods back, no matter what it takes. Please, try to stay calm. You do know that if you cause any more trouble, the provincial army really will arrest you, right? Yeah, I know, but it's a matter of justice. I just act like nothing ever happened. It's wrong on general principle. Begging you, please get my goods back, whatever it takes. Well, I can't promise success, but I swear to you, we'll do everything we can. That much I can promise. And that's everything this merchant knows. Let's start questioning you on. Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, but can we have a moment of your time? You're those kids from the military academy, right? What do you want from me? I've got nothing to sell you, obviously. Even if there's something to sell, I've got no place to sell it. Basically rude. Drop it all off. The provincial army and that other damned merchant acting like I'm the one who did it. He's not taking this very well, is he? I don't blame him. We need to see if he knows anything that might help us. Well, you see, we can explain that he and his classmates were investigating the truth behind what had happened previously. And when it comes to the whole... didn't mean to stay off topic again, but this is... One of the clauses of Niji-sanji contract is that if any internal disputes are done among livers, it's up to the talents themselves to address the situation, even if it costs their popularity and responsibility. Which was pretty much set in stone from the moment, which makes anything clearer, because Doki only mentioned that the bullying came from inside. She didn't say it was she didn't say the bullying came from among the talents. She just said that it was internal strife, without giving names. It was Niji-sanji themselves which outed their talents. By outing the talents, this means that any further action surrounding that would have to be taken by the talents themselves. If it was indeed traced back to management, management would have had to handle it themselves. I know, I just find it odd how... Because it sounds... sounds like... beforehand, Selene had a collab with Vox and Millie, whereas if the bullying came from either of those two, or rather any of them, she wouldn't have accepted any collabs. And someone pointed out a tweet yesterday, hoping that it would shoot down and solidify that it was the talents, but something interesting caught my eye. Doki only applied for the graduation back in January. Yet, the tweet, which was set before she ended up in hospital, referred to the project as her last one. So how is it that they were privy to details which were only set in stone on the 26th of January? I think it was the 26th, but another thing that makes me think that it was recorded at an earlier date is also, like I said, the day after Doki went into office to try to negotiate graduation with her lawyer, Aleva mentions that it was weird calling it out, given the fact that all this time I thought it was eyes and fire. Awkward. Saying that she might have to cancel the stream because her brain hurts. Which seems akin to what guilt does. Granted, in my case, it just left shivers down my spine when I found out that was becoming the exact thing I hated. But until recently, I can also relate because until recently I had a fear of people judging me based on my past and being from the city. The place I came from was somewhere violent, so I was worried. Plus the fact that I was about 9 when I moved away. That I'd end up being stereotyped as your typical gangster, which sort of gave me a fear of, I don't know, I guess pissing people off by saying the wrong thing. And still hurts to this day. I don't mean to make this all about me or anything. I'm just saying, God, I forgot what I was gonna say. Just because someone acts fine doesn't mean they are fine. Long story short. Back to the game. I mean, I know for a fact that when I'm not streaming, I'm a lot less secure. Not more insecure because the way I see it, people have two different faces. A public face, like the one I'm exhibiting now, to stay in character, often used to stay in character, and then their private face, behind the scenes. Some might act like an asshole to be in character and be completely kind in actuality. Someone might be kind in their stage persona, but actually be a complete asshole in reality. That's basically my thoughts. You can't back things up with without evidence. You can't back your claims up with evidence. Your accusations are baseless. Which is why I did some looking into it myself, because I didn't like the armchair detectives. We just focus on one target per clan. My sole interest is the actual truth of what happened. I saw the two victims. Anyway, now that I've said my stance on the Niji Sanji matter, I think I might as well get it out there because some people have been complaining of assholes. Most notably the ANAF. Even though Doki's called ceasefire twice, they still use them as a shield. Akin to how Tadami is using Taz as a shield. Basically, in my... A few of my thoughts that are about three parties in this debate. The Niji Sanji Defense Force basically look for evidence to try and destroy Doki and other people who go against Niji Sanji. Knowing my style, before anyone makes that claim. Then there's the ANAF, Anti-Niji Assault Force. Willing to carry out attacks on Niji Sanji using Doki as a shield, even though she's said time and time again that she doesn't want to be a part of it. And then there's the Dragoons. The Dragoons. A party who are happy at leaving well enough alone. Because, yes, you're doing wonders by covering it. But you just need to also think of it this way. By constantly covering Niji Sanji's mishaps, using Elira and Doki as the two main figures, when, quite frankly, the message, if it had any credibility, it'd be 33, 33, 33, not 100, 0, 0. The fact that those two are the main topics kinda hints that at this point topic's not being used for Doki's sake, it's just being used for clout. Because Doki has said twice already that she wants people to stop. And when it comes to using Elira in the thumbnail, everyone suspects it's her already because the videos on her channel, so more people are going to be inclined to click on the video because they'll believe it's linked to her. mean, think about it. Everyone has done something in their life they've regretted. I have... Near enough everyone has. But just going on about it to the person doesn't make what's really happening to go away. If anything, you just feed into the guilt they already have. Then again, I guess it takes 13 years of being stuck in one's own head to actually be able to put that together. Provincial army. Like I said, your logic is akin to robbing a bank and then going to, along with that message's logic, is akin to robbing a bank and then going to... What are you doing here? We're terribly sorry to trouble you, but we were hoping you might be able to help us with something. Can we ask you a few questions about the incident that occurred at the Grand Market this morning? What? What does that have to do with you? Alright, stay here, I'll see what I can do. Well, that's just brilliant. The Provincial Army. But now comes the hard part. This makes me nervous. Well, let's just wait and see what we can get out. Remember, it's not always what they say that matters, but how they say it. Even more importantly, what they don't say. I hope you appreciate us taking time out of our busy schedules for this. So what do you want, and make it quick? I'm a busy man, you know. He's not even trying to keep up appearances. Unbelievable. I'll be brief then. We came to discuss the incident on the market this morning. Would we be correct in assuming that the Provincial Army will be conducting no further investigation? Is that all you came here to ask? Is that all? Should the armed forces charged with maintaining peace in this region not be taking this matter more seriously? Oh, I'm not sure. You've got a big mouth for someone your age, and it seems you have a lot to learn about how military units actually work. Let me ask you this. What should the number one priority of the Provincial Army be in order to maintain the status quo? I'll tell you, the number one priority should be to enforce the will of the region's ruling lord. Do you count there? As members of the Provincial Army, the will of the nobility is absolute. Just following orders, protecting what we have a duty to protect. I assume you're referring to the local petition against the sales tax increase. So you're saying as long as a petition isn't withdrawn, the Grand Market isn't something you have a duty to protect? Interpret my words however you want. We're soldiers, we follow our orders. That's how the military works. We don't need some fresh military academy inductees telling us how to do our jobs. This is nuts. Does he even know his stress was so hoping we'll be able to get something out of him. She doesn't seem too likely. So is that it then? I hope this has been enlightening. If you'll excuse me, I have a job to do. Wait, do you mind answering just one more question? Elliot? Fine, ask it. Well, do you have any idea what might have happened to the goods Marco was handling? You know, the accessory merchant. All he had left was that one sample. What are you talking about? That merchant from the capital, Hines, was the one who was planning on selling accessories. What? What are you looking at me like that for? How do you know that? I was under the impression you hadn't investigated the matter at all. Yep, you keep pushing and pushing and you eventually get some new information out of them. Sir, we have our own ways of finding these things out. You do well not to underestimate us. Now we've wasted enough time answering your questions. We're leaving. The fact that they know what each of the merchants was selling means they did investigate the matter after all. But the burglary happened last night and was only first discovered this morning. Realistically, I don't think there was any opportunity during that time for them to do any digging. Not without running into us. Agreed, I suspect they knew what each merchant was planning to sell well in advance of yesterday's incident. Maybe they needed to know so they could prepare? Prepare for what? I get the impression that the incident on the market has been carefully planned out for a while now. Don't think those two merchants being given permits for the same spot as a coincidence either. It's probably done to get them to start fighting, so they can get robbed while there's tension between them. Basically, to create a situation that couldn't be brought under control without the army's help. So the two merchants have been used all along. Seems to fit perfectly with what happened this morning. Meanwhile, the Prince Army had shown no interest in actively working toward a solution. Unless the market manager chooses to withdraw the petition. Yeah, but thanks to Elliot, I do believe in finding the truth now. So what I mean to know is, the Prince Army is somehow involved with the actual perpetrators of this crime. The only way to solve it once and for all, though, seems to be, well, to find them and catch them. When this is carried out by members of the provincial army, that's not an easy task. Customize a weapon. Kisaragi. Eclipse. Shop by EV charge. Shop by exchange. Something about that's terrible. So he's not from this town. F. Followed by roads and then outside our town. drink. Buy me another drink. This guy really so much sleep right now. It's only midday and he's already completely blitzed. I don't think this is the man we're looking for. I think he had trouble pulling up the rope. Sir, are you alright? We can help you back home if you'd like. Shut up, leave me alone. Just a good for nothing who just lost his job. Looking after that nature park was my whole life. Nature park? Whenever he's talking about Lunaria Nature Park we saw yesterday. Oh, you kids know it? She, I used to be the park ranger for that place. And then you lost your job? Yeah, out of nowhere too. I gave my life for that job I did. And then he just came and took it all from me. That damned official just showed up out of nowhere and told me I was sacked. You can't just take a man's livelihood off him like that. It's not fair. That job was my life. My life. Yes, we can see that. Something about this doesn't sound right. Right? I'm so glad somebody understands how I feel. There's no way a bunch of kids like that are gonna do a better job than me. Kids? They were drinking here last night too, see? A bunch of kids in ranger uniforms went walking out of town with the west exit. Wherever it was, they were carrying a bunch of wooden boxes too in the middle of the night. Kids these days, I tell you. You don't think they could have just been nature park? Yeah, they'd have no trouble stashing the merchandise there undetected. The men standing on the entrance, yes, they were probably there as lookouts. Huh? Did you say something useful or something? Don't know what I said, but if I helped you, why not buy me a drink? In our next stop. Since we're fully prepared, let's head on out to the Lunaria Nature Park. Where is the monster? Where's Celtic?
We should take a right here to reach the nature park.
Right. Let's go.
Rest them piss, bitch.
A worthy adversary.
Here we go! Azure Flame!
It's my turn. Turn to flame. All right, let's keep on moving.
Defeating the questions. This shit was a lot easier in CS3 and 4 when you got a charge of it. At least because Zwoda? More like, wait, its name was seriously Zwoda. Anyway, it's gone. Little did they know, and on the other side of things was Carmel.
Doesn't seem like... what happened to those bossy guys who were here. If they really are the culprits, maybe they've run away already?
This woodland is too
Yeah.
What's...
It's...
A bracelet?
Yeah, one of the bangles.
Just as I thought. This bracelet has the same design.
Really?
You're sure?
Positive. There's not... Care to give a second opinion?
I'm hardly qualified to but there do seem...
So
Yeah. It's extremely likely the culprits we're looking for are inside this park.
Sure seems that way to me.
It only opens from the end. I suppose that leaves us little choice.
Are you going to destroy...
Will you be...
The lock seems quite solid, but my...
Wait. I'll do it. I can get it done more...
Oh?
Really?
What are you...
The 8 leaves, 1 blade...
Huh?
Seriously?
Wow!
I did.
It's an honor bearing witness.
Thanks. But... Anyway, we don't have much time left.
Yeah, that would explain why they
You
only
need to find them.
Looks like we can still...
path
Excellent.
you have
Come then. We
from
must make...
these games in Cold Steel 3 is game.
There's tons of little stone monuments in here.
Yeah. What do you think they're supposed to be?
I imagine they were made by the animists in this province.
Oh, a treasure chest!
Get out of the fucking way, bitch! And I just walked in. God damn it.
A challenging foe. We should
Watch out! My turn!
Item.
It's my turn.
Right! Is everybody okay?
Item. Oh, they don't seem to do any palm share. They don't seem to be any palm share.
Oh, there's a stream here. This seems like a nice spot.
chest. Just how deep does this forest go?
We must be pretty far in now. I'd imagine we're almost there.
Oh, a treasure chest! Watch out, guys!
Right! This is my...
Right!
Job done.
Here we go! That's that. Let's keep moving.
Oh, hey! There's an orbman charging station.
There they are.
Not bad for a night's work. And if those idiots don't withdraw that petition, we'll be...
Don't get carried away now. We get a reward for all this anyway.
Is that
Still, who were those guys? The provincial army seemed happy to go out of their way.
No idea. But then, I can never figure out what that man's thinking. None of our business either.
You're not going anywhere.
What?
Who's there?
Oh, you're those
Don't tell me you broke it.
Indeed,
It looks like the stolen good.
We caught you.
They're just kids.
Hope you're ready for the beating it.
I highly doubt we...
As long as we make good use.
Yeah, they don't...
Here we go!
Well, shall we begin?
Right! Chime in, grab. Is everybody okay?
That worked.
Oh, this has got to be some kind...
How pitiful.
Well, when are you...
Bottom line, I'd suggest you surrender yourselves and apologize to everyone.
And we'll be returning those stolen goods to their right...
We would also be...
You must be out of your damned mind.
Elliot?
What's wrong?
I don't know. I just thought I heard this.
It sounded like the cry of...
What's happening? It's coming this way.
Kenosha.
A giant bat.
I believe we're dealing with the ruler. What would you suggest?
Well, we're going to have...
Understood.
All right.
Videos. This looks tough.
Right.
Oh yeah, so I know.
I can do this. Fire!
Here we go!
I can do this.
Go! Now's our chance!
I'll pick you up. My turn.
Right.
Here we go! Burn to ash!
Burn!
My turn.
Wrong game.
I'll flank you.
Me, rest in pieces.
When in doubt, look to Laura.
No comment.
I thought we were...
Still. Reem, what?
Oh, it was something I've been... This was the first chance I had to put it through its pace.
I see.
Yeah, you're always...
No, that's not true. We wouldn't have been able to defeat that thing. This was a victory for...
Well said.
Indeed.
Unbelievable. What are these kids even doing here? Bastard.
Who are you talking about?
What?
It seems we have...
There they are! And they're not alone.
Ah, brilliant.
Put your hands in the air! Don't try to resist.
Why are you surrounding...
Keep your mouth shut!
Don't think we're gonna go easy on you,
Looks like all your hard work was...
They're not even trying to hide their involvement.
Utterly shameless.
You're jumping to an awful lot of conclusions. I see two groups of people in a collection of stolen goods, but no indicate... Do you have any way to prove that the four of...
What?
Do you intend to frame...
This is preposterous!
I'm just telling you that you need to mind your own bit. The Kreuzin province is the... And I will not have a gaggle of bratty students... You will back down now, or will be more than...
Damn.
This is ridiculous.
I'm afraid you'll be doing no such...
What?
Who's there? Oh!
The railroad.
It's... The Railway Military Police.
Railway Military Police?
Yeah, the RMP.
They're supposed to be the most elite unit in...
I see me. Why is one of the chancellor...
What is the meaning of this? This area is under the jurisdiction of the Kreuzin Provincial Army, the Imperial Army.
With all due respect, Keldic is a major interchange station, so in point of fact, we have every right to investigate any incident, as I'm sure you well know. And in accordance with our investigation thus far, after we have concluded that it is impossible. Do you wish to contest this?
I suppose not.
Well then, the RMP will take responsibility.
Men! We're returning to Keldic!
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
You've got to be kidding me!
We had a deal.
Take them into custody.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, crap. Totally.
There's no point in resisting.
You're coming with us.
Damned iron blood dog.
She's really...
Is she...
Thank you all. My name is Captain Claire Revelt of the Rail, and you are the visiting students from... I'll need to file a report about what happened here.
But yeah, sorry about earlier. I figured I might as well share my thought process surrounding this whole situation. Police station. We really are grateful for everything you've done today. Thanks to you, the stolen goods have been recovered and those responsible have been found and arrested. Can't possibly express my gratitude. Just glad we were able to help. was weird. After playing Cloud Steel 3, 4, and Reverie, it feels weird seeing her referred to as Captain again.
Yeah, I may be good, but I'm not.
Oh! Instructor?
I was wondering.
It's been a while, Sarah.
That it has. 6 months? Honestly, I hadn't. I suppose you had everything that was happening here figured out all.
I did receive a report that suggested that.
Oh, from your brother, I take it.
Michael Irving.
Nothing gets past you lot.
We're just trying to make sure we're prepared to deal with any problems that might arise. But I'm sorry to say I don't have any more time to catch. I wish all the best to you.
Was she really part of the military? Shouldn't have seen it.
She's asleep.
You don't think she's
No.
Well, it sounds like if she had to deal with them, then come back here on the...
Yeah, good point.
It's hard to imagine her actually working hard.
It does seem as though she's...
So, this is how I think I might have an idea now.
I had the same thought. Testing the Arcus is clearly... I think it has more to do with making sure we see...
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. And getting to see the issues occurring in those regions firsthand.
Indeed. And just these field studies may aim to test and cultivate.
Exactly. Add to that good judgment, decisive, and I'd say we have a pretty clear picture as to why we're out in the field.
Well, you're about half right.
Are you faking asleep again?
Instructor.
I was so certain.
What can I say? I can nod off and back on again in the blink of an eye. As you rightly noted, having first-hand knowledge of the areas, as is the ability to make swift, accurate judgments and solve problems with or without developing all these skills to their fullest is definitely a major part, just as I thought.
Charges in your bedroom like a fucking bullet.
It's an interesting approach, but honestly...
You say we're only half right, however. Which begs the...
I mean, I've always had shadows, but I didn't think...
Oh, no. Not at all.
I didn't think there was.
I was just thinking about what we did during our field study and why we were doing it. The whole concept seems eerily similar to the MO of bracers.
Now that you meant...
The Bracer Guild prides itself on protecting civilians over all else, but the tasks we were given in Keldic do...
Yeah, I guess so. Their bracers still have branches all over...
How are we ever supposed to take her seriously when she says things like...
Well, whether or not we did in fact get her, it still seems like bracers are somehow related to our activities here.
Not that Instructor Sarah is likely to come clean about our involvement anytime soon. I suppose until she does, all we can do is prepare ourselves and buy...
Yeah.
Is there something else?
Oh. Well, we've been in the same... And this whole time I've been...
What do you mean?
You aren't referring to the issue regarding your swordsmanship.
No, it's not that. Regarding my social class.
What?
Are you saying you're...
Yeah, I dodged the but technically I come from... My hometown is Ymir. I'm the son of its ruler.
You're from Ymir?
Schwarzer. An honorable family. Closely...
I never would have imagined...
I wouldn't have expected. My dad and mom are both quite easygoing individuals. And technically, since I was adopted, I don't have...
So, you...
I mean, even that is a fact that he's Chancellor Osborne's son.
Sounds like you've got your own issues to deal with.
I don't think of it. I just didn't want to keep it a secret any longer. After everything we've been through I mean, you're all going to be a major part of my life
I don't know what to say.
You consider us...
Honestly, has anyone ever told you? Just be sure you reveal your true identity.
Oh, I intend to.
Still, even discounting the strangely perfect time...
And there you go saying you're not holding Code Steel 3.
That ruler of the forest they ran into. Seems to be a harbinger of something big happening behind the scenes.
Nope. Yeah. Oh, of course it was you, Gideon.
I must admit, I wasn't expecting the Icy Maiden to show up when she did. We may need to adjust our plans to compensate for this interference.
That won't be necessary. This was not a significant setback, if giving us a valuable glimpse into the means through which the RMP and Intelligence Division coordinate their efforts. With both organizations posing sizable threats to our operation, that information alone makes this all worthwhile.
A valid point.
A valid point indeed.
Should we proceed as planned, then?
Of course. The tyrant must yet...
Yes. May it...
Yeah, that's a damn shame you're gonna be dead in a few months.
Keep up the good work. I think you could have done better than that.
It's called a speed run for a reason, you know. Anyway,